And a quick review of Chapter 8. This is the last chapter we're doing that's introducing the concepts of ethos. We're going to revisit them next week. So Chapter 8 is about disinterest, and this is really the trickiest of the aspects of ethos that we're covering, because it sounds different from what it is. So it doesn't mean you're not interested in something. It means that you don't have an interest. Like if you've ever heard the expression vested interest, that idea that it benefits you in some way. He has a vested interest in us deciding this particular way. That means that it benefits him if that decision gets made in his favor. So disinterest is about distancing ourselves from how something benefits us. So it doesn't mean that it doesn't benefit us. It just means we don't want to draw attention to the way something benefits us. And so this has to do with ethos in the sense that if people feel like we're only arguing for something that benefits us, and because it benefits us, it's easy for them to dismiss what we're saying. And we don't want people to be able to do that easily. So if you as a college student are arguing that college tuition should be free across the board, you do not have disinterest in that case, because if you are currently a college student and you're saying college tuition should be free, that means if that gets decided, it benefits you. And so you don't have disinterest. You have an interest in college tuition being free. But if I, as someone who is done with college, argues that college tuition should be free, I do have disinterest because it doesn't benefit me. In fact, probably it hurts me, because that would mean there's going to be less income coming into a college, so that might mean my pay goes down. So I can argue that with disinterest because I do not have an interest, a personal interest, in college tuition becoming free. So that's the idea. And so it's really rare to get to argue something with actual disinterest where you're arguing passionately for something that does not benefit you. People don't get that fired up about stuff like that. And so the next best thing is sort of an apparent disinterest. You do not draw attention to the way that it benefits you. Put the focus on how it benefits other people or the group at large. That's a way of giving the appearance of disinterest. And so instead of saying college tuition should be free because I don't want to pay college tuition, which is a self-interested way of presenting it, what you can do instead is say, if we make college tuition free, here are the benefits to the entire society and how, it's going to improve the economy because people aren't having to take out student loans. And then when they're done with school, they can buy stuff, and that money goes into the economy and helps businesses. Or you can find other ways to explain it that are not focused on yourself. So it doesn't have to be something that doesn't benefit you. But if you know people could dismiss what you're saying because it benefits you, what you want to do is find ways to make your argument in a way that puts the emphasis on other people and the group as a whole instead of yourself. It doesn't mean you can't ever talk about how something benefits you, but the more you can put the emphasis away from how it helps you, the more disinterested you will appear, and it just takes away someone's ammunition to be able to dismiss what you're saying out of hand. And so that improves your ethos.